How y'all doing out there? I know y'all witnessing the craziness that's been going on. You know, it's getting real right now, man. 200 tornadoes in 13 days. It's getting real, man. Seems like nobody care, nobody notice. Still gotta go clock in. Still gotta go work. Still gotta go slave. Still gotta, do the necessary things that you need to do to survive in this world. I get it, But like the book says, you feel me? We was in Egypt, the old Egypt, when Moses went up there and told the Pharaoh what Yahweh told him to tell him. And, he ended up, the Pharaoh ended up putting double work on us. So that's what they doing to us right now, man. They putting double the load on us, you know what I mean? Double the load. That's what they doing, man. I know my phone a little fuzzy, but I don't really care about that. I ain't really into these phones. Y'all can have the iPhones, but you know what I mean? That don't mean nothing to me, man. That's materialistic worship, you know what I mean? Not saying that it's wrong to have nice things. I'm not gonna judge nobody like, you want nice things, you covet. Like, no, you know what I mean? But you obtain them and you put them in their place and you move on. You don't worship that thing, a man cut down a tree, make what he want to make out of the tree and get on his knees and worship what he made with his own hands. That's how sick the existence is. And the masses will follow anything because you're indoctrinated. You got to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with yourself. You are full-fledged indoctrinated. You've been told to believe certain things happen in a time frame as if it's fact, and that didn't happen in that time frame, but you won't accept that as truth because you gotta do right because your deeds is wicked. You know you're gonna have to do right, period. Because when you come into the law and you come into the real understanding of what the law is, and you get off this, I can just get on my knees and pray to this imaginary God, and he's going to make everything go right. Somebody died for your sins. Think about that. How long you been alive? Like, has anybody ever did anything for you? Yeah, probably here and there, but every man gonna pay for their own sins. It's all about your works. You can't separate a man from his works. I gotta understand that. You feel me? And it's getting real. And if you ain't on the level, then you gonna get X'd out. Because the wicked gonna be chased off the face of the earth. So that tells you right there that the earth has a face. You know what I mean? It's deep. You know what I'm saying? You got to really think upon these things. You got to think about these spiritual prophecies and these spiritual thoughts, period. You gotta let your brain exercise in that way, because it's like your body is made up of mind, body, and spirit. You gotta feed all three. You gotta feed your mind. You gotta feed your body, and you gotta feed your spirit. Sometimes some people overfeed their body and eat the wrong things. That's against the Levitical law. You see a lot of seafood mukbangs, and you know what I'm saying? It's just be bananas. They got bacon on everything. It's just, you can't even get a nice bite to eat anywhere without worrying about your food being cross-contaminated with the unclean things. And it's just ridiculous. Like, and to be our own people, Hebrews, being like your oppressor, especially, you wanna have the hair of your oppressor, you wanna dress like your oppressor, and not just getting on the ladies at all. Not just getting on the ladies. I'm not just gonna get on the ladies, because you house niggas that wear suits and ties and get into your best white man gear. You feel what I'm saying? And when I say that, there's really no such thing as white. The whites or it's two sets of white, you know, and I ain't gonna get too far into that because it's two sets of black. It's you know, you got Ham and you got Shem. You know, you got two sets of white. You got Japheth and you got Canaan, who was cursed white. Japheth went, you know, it's a very deep thing that, you know, you have to come to the understanding, you know, because a lot of these cats is telling you on the street corner, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, the white man's the devil. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, don't know what they talking about. Let me say that again. They don't know what they talk about. But I don't subscribe to the One West doctrine. You know, they got this whole, oh, then the Mexicans are Issachar. You out your mind. There's only two tribes in the West right now, and that's Levi and Judah. The rest of the 10 tribes is back home in the East. Y'all is ridiculous. Y'all need to stop this madness, man. What is wrong with you niggas? It'd be a deep thing, man. You know, it says lean not to your own understanding. Y'all got this sign on the street corner yelling at common people. Regular common folks on their way to work. It said, we battle not against flesh and blood, but through spiritual principalities in high places. So why is you dealing with the common folk on the street calling them devils? When David prayed that God curse the nobles of them that did this to us. He said, curse the nobles. Y'all not out there cursing the nobles. Y'all cursing the common folk. They in slavery just like you in slavery right now. Well, how they slavery? They ain't got no chains to them. I don't see nobody whooping them. They ain't getting their ass whipped out here. Well, buddy, slavery is anytime you get taxed over 10%. Wake up, man. And you know when you get that check, you don't front your move, because a lot of you right now, y'all sitting back and y'all front y'all move like, oh, well, you know, I ain't a slave. I do what I want. I get the bag. But when you get that pay stub, you know exactly what they gonna do. They gonna take your check up top. You know. Over here at work right now. But yeah, man, they gonna take your ass right up top, rob you blind. You gonna say, okay, you gonna pay them taxes without a problem. Because that's just what it is. They got it on lock. If you don't pay your taxes, guess what? Guess who's gonna be at your door? You know, since you so free and you ain't a slave, then when you get your check, you go up to Washington, D.C. and you tell Trump, he tripping, you need your bread, or it's an issue. You do that. And if Trump and them boys give you your bread, because you free, then we all gotta come talk to you, because you know something we don't, because everybody else is slavery. And then they keep the common white man and the common black man fighting, because they don't want us. Even though the common white man fought to free the common black man, see, they don't talk about that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen them on the street corner bring that up. You know? Never seen it on the street corner. And then y'all probably looking at the floor and like, oh my goodness, where does he work? It looks unswept. I work at a breakfast spot where they cook nothing but swine. So anywhere you cooking swine is going to be an issue. That's what I be telling y'all. But y'all, you feel me? I try to keep my area clean because I don't want nobody to get sick. I ain't with that. You feel me? About to clean my grease trap right now, man. I ain't playing with it. I'm going to clean it out right there. Clean that little hole. But yeah, man. I'm just chopping it up with y'all, you feel me? Trying to get, you know, a couple people maybe in the comment section that, you know, can think on a level, can vibrate on a level. Because y'all out here asleep. Y'all out here dumbfounded. Y'all out here worried about the wrong things, bro. It's NFL, big booties, rap music, they all, man, that's fool's gold. Y'all looking at them because they glittering. That ain't nothing. They sold they soul. What good is it for a man to gather the whole world but lose his soul? You know what I'm saying? Like you looking at soulless individuals with diamonds. And you attracted to that. You are envious of that. You wonder why it's not you looking like that, which one of the 10 commandments is don't covet. So, you know, it's a very big thing. You got hundreds and thousands of people who line up to become a rapper, pay they good money for features, all type, just to go on the stage and do wickedness before the eyes of God. Can you imagine lining up? Actually taking your time out your day and devoting your life to entertaining individuals with messages, my fault, with messages that oppose the word of the Most High God. You got to think about that. You are literally envious. You are literally envious that you don't get to go in front of the entire population and spread your message of ignorance, spread your message of whoredom, spread your message of pimping, and spread your message of drugging, spread your message of guns. You are really dying, and no pun intended. You're dying to be dying. Because once you do that, you are an apostate. Once you're an apostate, we have no more use for you. That's just how it goes. So, you know, what else can you do to a man who has abandoned all his morals, all his principles, and all his love and adoration and faith and discipline in his God for money? What else can you do to that man? You got to get him out the way. He's no good. See, and I ain't going to get him out the way, you know, but, you know, God got his way. Stroke, heart attack, car accident, you know, hit you by lightning, you drown, shark attack. And, you know, anything he feel like he can just dial it right up on you, it's not a problem. You know. But stop the foolishness, man. We had over 200 tornadoes in a matter of 13 days, and y'all are not taking heed to it. It's a wrap. America, hey, listen, it's a wrap, man. You can wrap it up. I know what you're thinking. You know, but I don't know if you've been drinking. You know, but you're sinking. You're sinking like the Titanic. Like you are sinking like there is a well on the boat. You see, Most High God is very, very, it seems like he's very angry right now, and it's a terrible thing for a man to fall into the hands of the Lord. You feel me? What a dreadful, terrible thing. You know, because once you're in his hand, no man can pluck you out. You just better hope you fall in his hand in good graces like we all should hope. But for this country to fall in the hand, oh my goodness, man. Oof. You can just read Deuteronomy. Well, you gotta understand, God do not kill you. He'll manifest you into a world that's pure wickedness and make you work for minimum wage and have somebody charge you rent. Ain't that worse than death? When you die, at least, hey, leave me alone. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? I'm not paying nobody. I'm chilling probably. I don't know. I hope I don't ever die, but what I'm saying is, there's certain things that are worse than death. You're so scared to die, but you ain't scared to be manifested into a reality in which you are oppressed and you have to give all your goods to another individual because you don't own nothing. You don't think that's worse than death, silly nigga? Y'all ain't hearing me, man. Y'all be thinking I be talking just to be talking. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to tell you how it is, you know. I'm going to season it up, hit it with the batter, fry the fish. I ain't about to play with you. I'm going to stay with you. You feel me? My hometown, Dayton, Ohio, you know, just got flattened Everything destroyed, just got flat, and that's a crazy experience knowing where you grew up at. And I'm gonna tell you something else. This is what blows my mind. The KKK did a march. Okay, they did a march. You feel me? The day before the tornado hit. So the city of Dayton said it's okay for the KKK to do their march here because they paid like over $400,000 for security. They brought so much money into, I guess, the community of Dayton that the cops felt like they needed them funds. So they commenced to do their march and their little rally through Dayton. And the very next day, everything got wiped out. You gotta see the signs, man. The Most High ain't playing. And y'all goofy ass racists out there, you in so much trouble. I don't even want to be there when you get dealt with. Because y'all ideology is so simple and stupid. Like, how are you? Come on, man. Stop playing. I'm not even going to get into the genealogy of who's superior, who ain't. You know who God chose in the book. You just don't know who you are in the book. So you definitely ain't going to know who we are and the level of respect you should show, and we should show mutual. But come on, man. Y'all tripping. I ain't about to get into that either. It'd be crazy to me, man. Yeah, I guess so. They ain't paying attention. They sleeping. They can't wake up. Yeah, their mind is in darkness. They can't escape it. It's a wrap. You're finished. You gotta just once you just lay down and you just, if you just lay down and die, you gotta think about it. Have you ever been dying to die? Like, that's crazy right there. Like, I'm dying to die. Some people live like that. It's a very deep thing. Some people live, they're dying to die. That's deep. It sounds crazy. I'm telling you. Better get with it or get missing. I just wanted to make a quick video. I'm gonna hop up off of here. I ain't about to talk to y'all too much today. I'm gonna get this work done. Just wanted to make you think about something, Feed your mind, grow. Shalom. Praise you, they walk there. In the name of them you come through, they walk there. Praise you, they walk there for this Christ.